Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the World Wide Web you are at. This is good old Ghost Recon, Brent Elrod, coming to you from the lovely confines of No Shoes Bar and Grill, deep in the heart of the Republic of Texas. This is the inaugural episode of Sticks-n-Stonez, so this is going to be a work in progress. Prepare for a lot of mistakes along the way. The basis of this channel is the pairing of fine cigars, sticks, and whiskey or other alcohol, which is generally chilled with stones, so Sticks-n-Stonez. Today I am just going to be introducing the show, giving out some of the basics that I know, and just help provide a little roadmap for this channel. First, let me get the legal stuff out of the way. At this point, I am not monetizing this channel. I make no money off of it. That could change in the future, but as of today, D-Day, June 6, 2021, I do this just for fun. So I am not making any money off anyone else's copyrights or trademarks. I also do not receive anything from any brand I critique. I buy it, I try it, I tell you what I think. So let's dive on in. Premium cigars. That is not the cigars you buy at your local convenience store. These are cigars from premium tobacco shops, cigar shops, online cigar retailers, that kind of thing. Some of the popular brands that you might know would be Rocky Patel, Drew Estate, Arturo Fuente, Punch. Go to your local cigar shop, peruse around. It may seem a little intimidating. It did to me at first. But it shouldn't be. It's just a store like any other. That's what the specialists are there for, to answer your questions, and there are no stupid questions except the one that's not asked. Cigars can be ordered online from places like Thompson Cigar, Cigars International, cigars.com, and they have a wealth of knowledge about cigars on their site. Each individual cigar, what strength it is, where the tobacco comes from, etc. So that can help arm you when you do decide to go into your local cigar shop. Cigars typically come in mild, medium, and full flavor. This has nothing to do with the nicotine. Cigars of the same size typically have the same amount, roughly, of nicotine. It's strictly the flavor profile. Full flavored is a very strong cigar tasting. And you probably want to start with something more in the mild to medium range, and not just dive in with both feet. You start small and work your way up. And also, you probably want to start with a smaller size if you're new to cigars or new to smoking in general, because the smaller cigars has less tobacco, has less nicotine, there's less nicotine effect. A good cigar should take you somewhere in the neighborhood of 45 minutes to an hour to smoke. You really want to enjoy it. You don't want to suck it down like it's a cigarette. And you really get the full effect of the cigar if you take the time to fully enjoy all the flavors. You definitely don't inhale. Pull the smoke into your mouth, release it back out again slowly. Cigars come in various sizes. As I said, you probably want to start small. There's the length, and then there's also the diameter, the ring gauge. The small ring gauge will run about a 38, large ring gauge will run about 60 or 70. Those are really fat. And then the length is measured in inches, say from 3.5 up to, I think the longest I've seen is 8 or 9 inches. But I don't smoke anything that big. Probably something good to start out with for if you're a first-time smoker would be something along the lines of a Java, which is a collaboration between Rocky Patel and Drew Estates. It's a coffee-infused cigar. It tends to be more of a medium flavored cigar or even mild. And I typically smoke a Robusto 5 by 50, 5 inches long, 50 on the ring gauge. But probably my go-to would be the 5 by 54. I tend to like it just a little bit fatter. But I've been smoking for a while. They have various profiles within the Java line. They have a mint flavored that also infuses mint in with the coffee. They have a cappuccino, which is really mild, and then they have more of a medium flavor to darker cigar. Cigars are best kept somewhere between 68 and 72 degrees Fahrenheit and between 68 and 72% humidity. That's the real sweet spot, somewhere around 70. That makes a nice spongy cigar, but not so moist that mold grows on it. If you buy a good humidor, season it. I use an electric humidifier in my humidor that keeps it at that level, and it updates my phone and lets me know, no matter where I am, what's my humidity at home in the humidor. As far as pairing, we'll generally be sticking with whiskeys, bourbon, scotch, Tennessee whiskey, and other, but don't put it past me to throw rum or tequila or a neutral grain in there somewhere as well. So, please hit like, hit subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, what you'd like to see, what you'd like to see paired together, or if there's any specific things you'd like me to talk about. To wrap up this abbreviated episode, we're not going to always talk about cigars and alcohol, although that's generally the premise, but don't leave it past me to fire up a cigar, turn on the video, and just talk about some of the events of the day too. So we'll see how it goes. But that is really all the time I have for today's shortened intro. I have some sun, some tunes, and a little cruising and diet to get to, and I look forward to the next video and seeing what you guys think. Thank you.